Good afternoon, Safna.
Absolutely.
It is a pleasure to have you with us.
Same
Uh,
here.
as you know, Safna is a student of our MBA program, one of the toughest programs in IGNOU, and she has negotiated the first year, I suppose.
Yeah.
So, Safna, what has been your experience in IGNOU?
So actually, it's a great experience here. So I have taken admission in the 2022 batch of IGNO, and so mainly I like to highlight few of the things just related to IGNO. So as you all know that IGNO is providing individualized study with flexibility of time, pace, and also the platform. So as a mother, so actually I'm as a mother, as a worker, as a wife, and also as an employee like me, it's a great opportunity which IGNO is providing a golden chance to continue their education without any hindrance, and that's a really plus point which I think no other university can provide. And also the main thing I like to highlight here regarding the regional center is their continuous support. So anytime any issues or any concerns they address with no time. And another important point is the availability of digital study material and also conducting of exam. So digital study material is something which is really helpful for us to start their preparation or before time, and also we can access it in anywhere. So that's a really a great chance for every students who are really facing their issues in case of preparations. So conducting of exam is also another point, because exams, if we know that the time is on time, then we can make the preparation based on that. That I think most of the university lacks that, because they always, even though the time is scheduled, there is a possibility of getting postponed. So that's not happening in case of IGNO, and that's another thing. And one thing which I cannot miss to highlight here is effectiveness of the program. So a person like me, there are a lot of people so hard who work hard thereon and earn the money to make their continue their education. So in my case, I work myself to earn money and to continue my education. This post effectiveness program is really helping me to continue my education. So that's a few things which I would like to highlight here in case of IGNO. And also thanks for the continuous support for the regional center. The thing is that I'm really glad and thankful for you. That's it. Thank you, sir.
So, another question: how did you actually stumble upon it, or how did you actually make that decision that you will be choosing IGNOU and not any other university?
Okay, that's really a very interesting question, because actually I'm a certified management accountant. I have completed my CMA. So after that, I have also started working. But the thing is that now it's a competitive world. Every day and out, new professionals are coming out, and the market is really getting competent. So to survive in this competitive market, we should be updated. We should have some skills that we can survive in that competency. So I was started researching on the new courses which can help me to stand out of that population. So there are few suggestions in my mind. One is CPA, another certificated programs, then MCOM. So MBA was one of the option. Then mainly why I focus on MBA is right now I am in a finance field where MBA can stand really work really well. So I thought taking exam. Sorry, taking MBA. So next question is which university or where? So actually, I was that time I have one son and I am looking after my house. I'm a housemaker. At the same time, I'm a wife. So I have multiple roles. So I have a lot of limitations how to continue my education in that case. So I was just started looking for those opportunities which can help me on those situations. So I came across IGNO, where there are a lot of other universities also providing the same distance education, but I prefer that university which really give and really is really worthful and which have value all across the country. So I thought then I came across IGNO, and that's why I chose IGNO, and I'm really glad for that decision. I think that's one of the biggest or right decision which I have made in my life.
One last question. I know another reason maybe that IGNO's MBA is approved by AICT and the curriculum is very rich as well.
Yeah, you're right.
So, one last question. Uh, what is your advice to future aspirants who are in the same position as you, who are housemakers, who are women, who are in fact saddled with number of other responsibilities? What is the advice that you, as a successful lady, would like to give them?
Oh, thanks for that compliments, and that really means I don't know I'm really got successful or not, but I'm striving or I'm trying my best. But as in this current position which I have, my advice is that don't stop or don't feel that you are not means you are not capable of doing anything. There is nothing is impossible. So in that word impossible, there is an opportunity of possible. So everything you can make possible, but only thing is try to take an effort. If you take the effort, you can really do it. So IGNO especially is providing that a great platform where you can study from anywhere, everywhere. No hindrance is there. You can make it. There is also the flexibility in duration also there. So you can't say that. So I have a lot of responsibility behind me, and I was not able to complete my education. That's just an excuse. So if you think that if you want to do it, try to make it. So make it possible and take an effort. That's just only an advice I can give. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sapna. It has been a pleasure talking to you, and
you, sir.
I'm sure that you will do great things in your life, and you will be one of the most successful candidates as far as our MBA is concerned.
Thank
And
you
it
so
is
much.
it is as always a pleasure to host you.
Same here, same here.
Thank you. Good afternoon, Shalini. It is a pleasure to have you with us. And as far as I know, you are a student of our MCOM program, isn't it? So, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and I have been in IGNO for the last 5 years. After my plus two, I directly joined BCom course. I was searching for doing a professional course, so I choose CA. So at the same time, I don't want to waste my time, so I thought of doing a degree. So I researched and I thought that BCom is one of the best course that a CA can pursue at the same time. So I was searching for which university should I go. So after that, I chose IGNO, which is one of the best university. I think it is not one of the best; it is the best university. So I thought of doing BCom in IGNO, and I also have that urge that I should complete the BCom within the 3-year time. So I worked hard. I completed by BCom. After I got the certificate, at the same time I joined from MCom also. Now I am the MCom student. So I have an experience of almost 5 years in IGNO. So I can for sure say that I am very well satisfied with the IGNO University as well as the regional branch Vadagara. I should also thank the officials who are here. Thank you for all the officials, because whenever I call or whenever I have any doubt, I was always my sender was JDT. At the same time, JDT and Vadagara I used to contact, and I used to get the responses. So I'm very well happy with the university.
Okay. As far as we know, the mentality of a distance education student is quite different from a regular face-to-face student. So you have been a face-to-face student for many years, I suppose. In spite of that, how did you reconcile yourself and transform yourself to a distance education student? Did you have to make any special preparation or effort in this regard?
No, sir. As many students have the misunderstanding that Open University do not have that specific qualifications or criteria, and the students may not come out with that professional quality. But according to me, after taking the plus two, directly I joined BCom, so it was much easier for me. I did my course within the 3-year period, and the thing which I liked the most was it was cost effective. Also, the exams were during the December month, so I have the exams for CA in the November. So immediately after the CA exams, I was easily for me to appear in my BCom exam also. So it was much easier for me.
If I ask you to spell out 3 USPs of IGNO, what would you say?
USP in the sense,
The unique selling proposition.
like IGNO's best course, best university. So I will suggest the thing I have to say is here. One point is that when I joined IGNO BCom, my friends never choose IGNO. But now I can say that many of my friends choose IGNO because I suggested them.
Okay.
So I can confidently tell that if you come in IGNO, you can for sure complete the course. Within no doubt, the only thing is you have to spend time for assignments. You should prepare the assignments for the time, and within the time you should submit and also write the exam. So one thing which I am happier is that many students who do not wish to take the course, my many friends are now doing BCom because they were late. But when I suggested them, now they are doing BCom. So I can happily say that I have, in small way, contributed to IGNO.
That's great. That is one of the best things that you can do, and it is a social cause as well. So, what is your plan for the future?
Recently I have completed my CA filer group 1. So I have pending for group 2 also. So in this November exams I'm having the CA final group 2 exams. So I hope that, or I am confident that I can clear in this attempt. So after that, I never wish to stop learning with only MCOM. I wish to do much more courses, and I will always be a student of IGNO, that I can proudly say so.
Thank you. It was wonderful having you with us, and be on part of IGNO. Wish you all the best for all your future endeavors. And as you said, you will be a lifelong learner with IGNO, and that is something which heartens us no end. So thank you very much, and we will meet you again at various other contexts. Thank you.